Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug. Long boys blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Lumboy's Post 1975, and you've read the title and you've seen the thumbnail. So let's take a look at a product for the PlayStation Classic. Yep, it's called the True Blue Mini, because I guess it's for the PlayStation Mini and it's quite small. And basically what it is it's a pre-hacked memory stick for the PlayStation Classic that has a whole bunch of games on it already installed. You know, obviously it's been the crack or hack or whatever's already been done, and all the images, all the thumbnails have been put on there as well. It also comes with a mini USB hub. So essentially it's the lazy man's version of hacking a PlayStation Classic. Now, obviously we all know the PlayStation Classic. I had mine since launch last Christmas. It went from being an incredibly underwhelming, poorly executed, lazy product, let's be fair, by Sony, with a cash grab, with the absolute bare minimum of efforts put into it. I mean, the only other minis at that time, because this is long before the Sega Mega Drive Mini, which is a textbook effort of how you should do these things. Yeah, we had the SNES Mini back then, and we had the NES Mini, and they had lovely menus. They had music on the menus. They had functionalities such as rewind. You could put scan lines in, stuff like that. Borders, save states. It was just a very, very nice place to be when you turned it on. A lot of effort had been put into it by Nintendo. By comparison, the PlayStation Classic was just bare bones. There was no menu music. The menu itself was just rotating games. It was just bland. It was boring. The game selection itself was just bland and boring, and really negated some absolute obvious ones. I mean, you could argue that might be down to licensing issues. I don't know. And yeah, you couldn't turn scanlines on or anything like that. And half the ROMs were PAL for language reasons, which meant, I mean, we had to suffer, well, not me, I had a Japanese PlayStation. We had to suffer PAL back in the day. So now it's 2019, or 2018 when it came out. Why would we want to have to experience that again? Again, language issues and stuff like that. But yeah, I've got a bunch of videos on it. You can see it. I've got a Tekken video. It shows you the speed difference between Tekken PAL and Tekken NTSC. But yeah, bottom line short, you know what the PlayStation Classic is. I got a bunch of videos on it. It was just Sony. Seriously, you were just cash grabbing with bare minimum effort, and it bit them in the ass. Bit them in the ass big time. No one bought the system. Now, mine was a Christmas present, so I couldn't return it, and then just buy it cheaper again. Yeah, it bit them in the ass. They suffered massive price cuts, or well, I say suffer. That's a good thing. Price cuts right off the bat. And I have a backup one that I bought on Amazon Prime Day earlier this year, where Amazon Prime was selling them for £15. Yeah, I shit you not. Is it perfect, emulation device? No, but here's the thing. Why do you recommend them? For that price, I think they're around about 30 quid now on Amazon. But yeah, pay attention, CEX. When you're selling one second hand for more than it costs brand new on Amazon, well, that's CEX, isn't it? You're idiots. And also, you're, cash grabbing whores too. But yeah, I do recommend it. So what is the point of this? I'm sure a whole bunch of people are just going to look at the title and say, why don't you do it yourself? Why don't you do it yourself? Now, as I said, it was a crap device, but it went from being a brilliant device in a week once the hacking community hacked it. And it was super easy. You did it on a memory stick. That's all you did. And the games went on the memory stick. You plugged it straight in. Could argue it was easier to do than the SNES and the NES Mini. But yeah, you did it on a memory stick. My friend sent me a memory stick image. Well, they sent me a memory stick. I sent them a memory stick. They put an image on it, sent it back. But since then, I've done auto bleem as well. In fact, I have a whole bunch of memory sticks. It's not the most difficult thing in the world. I think the time-consuming bit itself would be getting the ROMs you want, finding the images, and finding all the stuff to make it look nice. So you've got all the, you know, the pictures of the game and the box art, basically, and stuff like that. You don't have to have that, but, you know, ultimately you want these things to look nice. So yeah, what are these? These are a range of pre-hacked memory sticks called the True Blue Minis, because it's for a PlayStation Mini, I guess. There's 4 of them. I have, you ready, the Crackhead pack, which is a 64 gigabyte memory stick. It also comes with a USB hub, and I believe it has 101 games on it. Then there's the Meth pack, yep. Then there's the Weed pack, and see what they did there? Because they're cool. And then there's the Fight pack. They're different price points. I think this is £28, and they're different sizes. And the Fight pack does exactly what it says on the tin. Only has fighting games. But yeah, you know, I don't get the point, like trying to be cool or relevant or stuff like that. We're gonna name our memory sticks after abusive substances. I see what you did there. Anyway, that's by the way. So what is it like? Well, basically, let's have a look. I didn't know this was a thing. I really didn't know this was a thing until I got sent a message asking if I wanted to try it. So obviously, I said, yes, please. And then I looked around on Tinterwebs, and that's when I realised that they've been probably knocking around for about 4 months. Anyway, you get a USB hub. Could you argue this is necessary? I mean, I think for 28 quid, a 64 gig memory stick and a hub in itself, that's, you know, what, a quarter of the value of the product. And then all the games and that being preloaded on it and stuff like that, so you don't have to faff around. Yeah, I think that's really cool. But, you know, you all know what a memory stick looks like. It's just a memory stick with a sticker on it saying True Blue. So I'm going to chuck it into the other room in a minute, and we'll see what games are on it and how it performs. I'm pretty sure it's going to be exactly the same as my other memory sticks for the PlayStation, but got to try it. Also, I know people are going to say, but why don't you just do it yourself? Here's the thing. Not everyone has bulletproof internet. Not everyone necessarily has the time, you know, to do this, to download ROMs, to locate the ROMs they want, download them, the internet power to do it quickly and conveniently, find all the stuff they need, so it's got nice thumbnails, box art, stuff like that. You know, some people simply don't want to. I can completely understand why someone would happily buy this instead of doing it themselves. Like I said, I know there'll be a diehard group of people who just go, meh, why don't you do it yourself? But yeah, some of us, you know, or some people out there, no, you're going to do all the hard work for me. I'll happily pay a little bit more of money, more money for it, I should say. You know, and time is money as well. Not everyone, like I said, not everyone has the time or wants to do this. But one thing I do find kind of interesting, I'm sure someone will be able to explain it to me in the comment section down below. But that would be, you can buy it on Amazon, right? But it's got pre-installed ROMs on it. I thought selling products with pre-installed ROMs in places like Amazon and eBay was illegal. I don't know. I mean, obviously stuff goes up and you can see it on there and there's loopholes, but in an ideal world, it's not supposed to be, you know, on there. And I would have thought like a big player like Sony would have been quite pissed off with this floating around out there. Or is it a case that it's a memory stick, so therefore it's not actually an emulation device within itself, so you can stick it on there? Again, I don't know. I'm sure someone probably knows how these things work. So by all means, let me know. Anyway, let's have a quick look at some of the games and maybe try a couple just to see how they perform. But, you know, I just want to see what games are on there. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so I've plugged it into the PlayStation Classic, and as you can see, it is indeed crammed full of a load of games. So let's see what's on it. We got Diablo, Digimon 2, 3, Digiworld, oh yeah, Digimon World 2, Digimon World 3, apparently they were a Digimon fan, Dino Crisis 2, Disruptor, nagging memory of that, Driver 2, Einhander, got some of that in your life, FIFA Soccer 2005, Final Fantasy Origins, cheeky, Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy Tactics, quite the Final Fantasy fan, weren't they? That's not a bad thing. Final Fantasy 5, 6, 8, which obviously 7's on there anyway, so that's not a biggie. Gex, cool. Gex Enter the Gecko, Gex 3, Gran Turismo 2, oh, saucy, arcade mode, simulation mode, I do like that, Harvest Moon, Back to Nature, Hogs of War, Hot Shots Golf, Hot Shots Golf 2, Klonoa, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, Legend of Ligeia, I don't know how you pronounce that, Legend of Mana, Madden NFL 98, Medieval 2, cheeky, Mega Man Legends. Do you know what? It's all over the shop, isn't it? It really is a mixed bag. But that's a good thing. Mega Man X4, Major League Baseball 2000, NCAA March Madness 2001, Need for Speed High Stakes, cheeky, NFL Blitz. I haven't been counting, so I don't know how many games there are. NHL Face Off 99, Oddworld, Parappa the Rapper, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Saga Frontier, Shanghai True Val. That's a very random one to put on there. SimCity 2000, Simpsons Wrestling. Never played it, but it's a Simpsons game, so I'm down. Soul Blade, Spyro Year of Dragon, Spyro 2, Spyro the Dragon, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Suikoden. Suikoden 2, Siphon Filter 2, Tactics, Ogre, Tales of Destiny, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, Tenchu Stealth Assassins, cheeky, do like that game, Tenchu 2, Tetris Plus, Tiger Woods 99, Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3, Tumba, cool, Tumba 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. There is a lot of games then. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Twisted Metal 2, Vagrant Story. See, there's loads on there I've not even heard of, so that's kind of cool. I do like that. Vandal Hearts 2, WCW Nitro, all cheeky. Wild Arms 2, Wipeout, so that's cool. Wipeout 3, that's definitely cool. Wipeout XL, that's definitely cool. WWF SmackDown 2, Xeno Warrior Princess, random. Lundra, Azure Dreams, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, Brave Fencer Mushashi, Breath of Fire 3, cheeky, Breath of Fire 4, Buster Move 2, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Circuit Breakers, Crash Bandicoot 2, Crash Team Racing, Croc 2. There you go. So there's a lot of games on it. I mean, it is really quite a mixed, random batch, but then you are at the mercy of whoever it was who created this image. And, you know, so if this is the route you're going to go, well, that's how these things would go, isn't it? What was that? Let's have a look at that. So it's an NTSC ROM then. I'm assuming they're all going to be NTSC ROMs, obviously, because that was one of the big problems with the balls up that Sony did. Come on. Skip to the end. Alright. Alright. Did you not hear the part where I said skip to the end, computer? There we go. Ooh, that's loud. Come on. Cutscenes. Right, hey you with the pink hair. I've never seen you around here before. I used to live here, but it's changed so much. Well, if you need any info, go to the small hut on top of... You've never seen me around here before, but you used to live here. So if you don't live here now, then obviously you probably won't have seen him there before. Odd. This is crazy old geezer lives up there, but he should be able to help you out. Alright, before you go, be sure to check all the signs on the way. Skip. The 100-year-old wise man. Looks alright for his age, doesn't he? Alright. I'm not even sure I know what happened there. Cheeky. So no problems running it then, everything's Jim Dandy. Like I said, odd selection of games. Let's have a look at one more, and then we'll call it quits. Right, oh, no. What was that one? I'm going to save Simpsons Wrestling for a gameplay. There we go, let's have a look at that, Mega Man Legends. Skip. True story, if you hammer the buttons, it has actually improved the loading time. Or so we all thought. Right, hello?
Here we go!
What the dude said.
Mega Man?
Oof. Is this the same one that's on the N64? Wait a second. There should be a Reaver bot around here somewhere. Well, there you go.
It looks like a small one.
Alright.
You should be able to take it down with your buster
Oh,
gun.
tutorials, come on. Use the square button. Alright. Bit two. No. Oh, how badly has these 3D games aged? Why am I trying to reach for an analog stick when I don't have one? Well, there you go. Let's head back to the other room and round up. So there, as you can see, it pretty much does exactly what it says on the tin. It's a whole bunch of games, quite a lot of games in fact. Quite a lot of them I already have on other memory sticks, but hey, you know, what are you going to do? But some of them are a little bit more obscure as well, possibly not the ones that I would have chosen to go on there myself. But, and here's the other thing, I know people will say, well, like, this is why you should do it yourself, but if you don't want to do it yourself, you want the convenience of buying this already done, then obviously you know you're at the, you're at the mercy of the taste of the individual who made the original image up for this particular stick, and the other sticks as well. So yeah, do you know what? I think, I mean, this is 28 quid, I don't know what the price points are, but obviously the 32GB one, oh, what's that going to be, half the price? I'm pretty sure actually it is half the price. I walked into that one and about 15 quid. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I think it's a nice little thing for people who don't have the time or simply don't want to bother hacking it themselves. As I said, some of the games are a bit, not my, you know, my first choice to put on, you know, an image of PlayStation games if I was going to do it, but it's the sheer and utter convenience. I mean, do you know of this product? Am I living under a rock? Do you have this product? Do you have a PlayStation Classic? Is it hacked? Is it not hacked? As always, I absolutely love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.